Before we get started with this challenge, I would like to announce that I'll be doing some speedrunning, and it will be posted on this channel in a little while. I got a 64GB micro SD card for my GoPro so I can record myself playing on my Game Boy Color, and I'll be doing one speedrun in Pokemon Blue with a certain unorthodox Pokemon, and then in Pokemon Red, I will be doing a speedrun with a different Pokemon rather than the crowd favorite Nidoking. So just look out for that in a little while. So back to our Flinching Moves challenge. And I've been playing these Gen 2 games not only for you guys with this challenge, but also with my buddy in a nice playthrough. And I took down his Quagsire with my Shuckle, and that was pretty fun. Wish I got to record that, but I have it on record in my mind that I took him down with a Shuckle. Don't sleep on Shuckle. So in this challenge, we will be taking down Elite 4 leader Bruno, but you have to use your flinching moves first. So for example, Gyarados, his flinching move is Twister. So I have to use Twister until I get the opposing Pokemon to flinch. And once that happens, Gyarados for the rest of the match can use any of his moves, even if I switch him out or he faints and I revive him, what have you. Now Twister sucks. It's a dragon type move, but it just sucks. Its attack power is only like 40, and it just never does much. It's almost like a glorified tackle, if you will. But it's all good because it's slowly chipping away at Hitmontop. And the reason I sent out Gyarados against Hitmontop is because Hitmontop is fighting type, so fighting type against Gyarados' flying type is going to be not very effective. Plus, Hitmontop knows Dig, so I'm being mindful of that. So Dig just won't even affect Gyarados at all because of that flying type. So Gyarados is just going to keep chipping away with Twister. And Gyarados will not get Hitmontop to flinch, unfortunately, because that would have really sped up this whole Elite Four battle. But it won't, and that's fine, because, you know, the Elite Four, they should be a challenge. They should be something you have to really grind out each battle and heal in between each battle. And just, it shouldn't be an easy sweep, like it is in speedrunning, kind of. But that's where we're at. And you'll notice that Gyarados is besides my level 3 Pidgey that I just need to fly around him, is my lowest level Pokemon. Because Gyarados is just a great, strong Pokemon all around. I mean, its main weaknesses in my mind are Electric type, because it has a ×4 weakness to that. Thankfully, none of Bruno's Pokemon know any type of Thunderbolt or whatever, Thunder. But another one of Gyarados' weakness is Rock Slide, or Rock type moves, and mainly Rock Slide, which is going to be hit with heavy later in this match. And this turned out to be a pretty tough match, because my only flinching moves are Gyarados' Twister, Raticate's Hyper Fang. Sudowoodo has some pretty decent ones. He has two. He has Low Kick, and he also has Rock Slide, so it's a little more diverse. Feraligatr has Bite, but the thing is, Bite is Dark type, and Dark type is not very effective against Fighting type. So Feraligatr really struggles. Will struggle later on against the Hitmonlee and Machamp. And then Quagsire here. Quagsire is a great typing combination with the water and ground type, because its only weakness is grass type. But none of these Elite Four people have any grass type Pokemon, I believe. Unless Agatha has Executor. But even then, that's like one. So like I don't really gotta worry about it. But Headbutt is putting in some work against this Hitmonchan. And Hitmonchan, I already know Hitmonchan was like, I want to use this Thunder Punch, but it won't do anything because Quagsire is the ground type. But I want to use the Thunder Punch. And now we're still working it. Hitmonlee's coming out. And I cannot send out Sudowoodo or Eradicate because they both would get wrecked by a nice high jump kick or a rolling kick or any other fighting type move that Hitmonlee has. So Shiny Gyarados will come out. Oh, Shiny... Oh, that's right. I also have Bite with Gyarados. But again, Dark type move against a fighting type. It's not going to do much. And this is something that I did not know. Hitmonlee uses Swagger on Gyarados, right? So it raises his attack power by 2 stages. If you're confused and you hit yourself, you attack yourself with that higher attack power. I thought it only was if your defense got lowered and you were confused that you would take more damage, but in fact not. As it will be proven here shortly, because Gyarados is going to be at like half health, maybe like 63-ish, and he's going to be confused by the Swagger. And I keep using those. I'm running out of my bitter berries. Those are so clutch, but after that one I have 2 left now. And look, high jump kick, not very effective, but dang, that's a powerful move. Critical hit as well. So here we go. Of course, this Hitmonlee is spamming that Swagger. So like my attack is like at the max now if it went up, if you use 3 Swaggers. But of course I'm confused with that move and my attack is so high I just destroy myself. Like that's crazy. That's almost like a strategy within itself if you can keep your opponent confused and just have him keep beating himself up, but like with more and more power. That's almost like a superhero type thing, like a quirky superpower. Now I need Feraligatr for some cleanup because this is getting a little out of control here. And he only has Bite. That's his only flinching move. So I'm just really struggling here. I just need 1 flinch and then I can utilize his strength or his slash. And slash in Gen 2, at least for me, does not get as many critical hits as it did in Gen 1. Because I remember Charmeleon, Charizard, or even Sandslash using slash. And look at that, 1 health point left. So lucky. That's my only luck in this whole match. And, but yeah, Charizard or Charmeleon using slash in Gen 1 like would almost always be a critical hit. Same with Razor Leaf used by, you know, Ivysaur or Venusaur. That would always be critical hitting in Gen 1. And even in Gen 2, I remember I played with Meganium before, or Bayleaf using Razor Leaf, and that would not really critical hit as much as it did in Gen 1. So I guess, you know, just change it up some of the coding for the games. Quagsire coming through with only 5 health. We're in that red bar, and red bar is a big part of speedrunning. But in the speedruns that I do, I need to work on planning out having red bar but making sure I don't faint. There's so much to speedrunning, and I will not break the world record because that, unless I can figure out like a different way to do a Pokemon Red speedrun, because that's everybody's doing that with the Nidoking. And this one guy, like PokeGuy84, he's completed the game all the way through to, you know, getting the Hall of Fame. And then once you, like, right before you hit the end credits when the screen goes blank, that's when you stop your timer. He did like 1 hour and 45 minutes and something seconds, but that man is crazy. And there's people just actively trying to beat it still, like Gunner Maniac and Exarion, but I think you can speedrun pretty much any of the main Pokemon video games. So I think that guy Exarion's doing like Diamond and Pearl or something. But I'm just gonna start out with Blue, and I'll give you guys a little hint. I'll be speedrunning with a psychic type Pokemon, so that definitely whittles it down. And he will be gaining experience faster than usual, so that's your little hint. So that's going to be a great speedrun when I get to blue, because I've already been practicing it, and I've gotten under 3 hours with it, which is, you know, terrible compared to the record, which is a lot. Most people can get under 2 hours, but with the way I'm doing it, because it's unorthodox, you know, because that's what this channel is all about, I'm doing a few extra steps here and there, and it's just fun. It's just, sometimes it's just important to have fun with the games you're playing, you know? Like this one. I'm coming down the wire. Sudowoodo has full health. No one else does. Quagsire just gets a full restore. And this Machamp, look at that cross chop. I thought for sure I was done, but I barely hold on. I don't even have a focus band as my held item. But I had to take this moment to heal for Alligator as well to the max, because Sudowoodo's low kick is not going to do much, and then even his rock slide is not going to do much, because rock type against fighting type is not very effective. And I just had low hopes for those to flinch. And so Machamp's going to use cross chop. Feraligator's going to bite again. And I believe it's at this point that things start to turn around. We get a little glimmer of hope. Let it be right here. It's not very effective, but Machamp flinched. So now Feraligator can pull out all the stops, use his moves to the best of his ability. And Foresight, I just learned something about Foresight the other week. If you use Foresight on a ghost type Pokemon, so Gengar for example, then you will identify it, and then normal type moves will now be able to do damage against a ghost type Pokemon. So I just thought that was really interesting. I never knew that. Look at that strength. Hurling the big boulder at him, or the big rock. And Machamp has, okay, so Machamp has Cross Chop, Vital Throw, Rock Slide, and Foresight. That's a pretty good layout, not gonna lie. But Slash is coming through with a critical hit right now. And thankfully I bought plenty of full restores from all the trainers I defeated up until this point, paying me out that big money. Swimmers, they don't pay you out big money at all, but cool trainers on Victor Road, no. That's where the money is in this game. I mean, there's gambling, but I was never good at that. Not even in real life either. And he's going to use that Vital Throw. It's going to do some nice damage, but it's too late, Machamp. You're done. It's over. See you later, Bruno. I'm moving on to Agatha. So thank you guys for watching this unorthodox challenge. I know Onyx is coming out, but Onyx, I'm going to take that Onyx down with one water gun like it's nothing. And I will be back in this series with leader, I'm sorry, not Agatha, I'm talking about, this is Gen 2, I need to be telling you about Karen. That's the one that will be coming next with Dark type, not Agatha with her Ghost type, that's Gen 1. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will have more Pokemon videos out soon. Let me know if you have any suggestions, and I will see you later.